Hello guys, good morning again. We've had a couple extra snoozes this morning, so it is now 20 past 4. Did originally plan to get up a tad earlier, but I absolutely feel terrible. I don't feel like I've been to sleep at all, to be honest. But anyway, we are at the house factory. We are just going in to get our load, and I'll be back with you shortly once I've booked in. Right, we're in. Our load is actually ready now. We was hoping to have started to run off with it yesterday, because it's going all the way down to Truro in Devon. Don't know why, but I can't say it properly. Okay, if you're sitting comfortably, then we shall begin. I think it's going to be roughly 15.6, 15.7 that. But like I said, I haven't measured it because I know we won't be going under any bridges. Here we go again. Stop for the invisible man over there, shall we? And that's it, that should be the end of the traffic lights. Onto the M6 we go. Now we just got that little bit on the M5 south. Bit of roadworks for a couple of miles. Well, you're supposed to do 50 mile an hour, but never mind. Not everyone has to, I guess. I've seen the cameras now, so I suppose they better behave. Alright, well, this is the M42 split. That slip road off takes you across eastward on the M42 to eventually get onto the M40 or the M42 north. And then coming on shortly will be the slip road we would have been getting on had we have came our usual route. But like I mentioned earlier, according to Google, the slip road was closed from the M42 south onto the M42 southwest, so we've had to come this slightly longer way. Easy, tiger. Way for you, shall we? You need to come back over. Daylight is upon us as we move towards the M4. We still have 172 miles to go, and we're on about 2 hours driving now. Probably going to do about another hour to an hour and a half and then have a break. Just passing junction 20 for Western-super-Mare. Mother Nature has just woke up and she's got a right face on her because we didn't wake her up this morning. She was planning on soaking us far earlier than this. She's overslept. Now she's taking it out on us all. We got over there, big digger. Towins transport. Alright, well, I've been on here a couple of miles now, and it's a pretty undulating road, but I haven't come across any gigantic hills. I'm sure I remember there being one at least, but maybe I was just recalling that one that we went down on the other side. So she's a good puller, just like my cinders. I got to see our cinders at the garage yesterday. It looks like they're doing most of the work at the yard. I was expecting it to have gone off to the garage somewhere. She looked in a terrible state, having her open heart surgery. another steep drop now. Oh dear, would you look at that? Seems my memory did serve me correctly, it was just further down the A30 than I thought. So now we'll hold our speed till I hope I can start my run up. So we're not overspeeding now, and now we can get a bit of a run up because we're going to need one. Bit of a monster, bit of a monster. I mean, we're not super heavy, don't get me wrong, you know, but it's enough to start weighing us down in these hills. Oh yes, definitely the one. Down to 5 low. And we're just doing 40 miles an hour now. As the revs drop down more. I don't want to put it into 4 high. Keeping 5 low, I reckon. It's just going to snap it there. And there's another hill complete. Let's see what view we get from this one, shall we? Lovely scenes. We're up near the cloud base, to be honest, as well. And there you go. Stunning. As ever, the camera doesn't do it any justice at all. But I hope you can get a bit of a picture of what I can see. Just on the air brakes now, in 5 high. Right, well, we just parked up, and there's the load in the daylight. Sorry if I'm shouting, I'm just trying to speak over the traffic, and it's just started to absolute rain even more. As soon as I start recording, it wasn't raining when I was just checking the straps over again, but right. It is time for a break, and we've got about 40 Google Maps has crashed. Got about 40 miles to go, so we are going to be running late, but there's nothing I could have done with it. If everything would have been ready yesterday, we'd have been about 2 to 3 hours already down here this morning, so you know, them are the breaks. Rightio, 45 minutes later, and it's time to get on the go again. It's 50 mile away from where we're going. Should be there about 11:15 now. Well, as the weather gets even more wet and abysmal, and the hills get more and more regular, we are now passing through the Bodmin moors, beautiful nature reserve, which obviously doesn't quite look as appealing in this weather, but I'm sure when it's dry it'd be a fascinating place to walk across. And we got 34 miles to go, so I'm hoping some of this weather shifts so we don't get us soaked ourselves when we get unloaded. Stunning lake there. As we're on another steep descent, and obviously it's wet conditions, so you've got to be very careful. Very easy with your turns, easy on the brakes. Alright, so let's share the final mile and a half with you all. We've got this Peugeot in front of us that's really distracted either by whoever's in the passenger seat or the rear seat or by a phone. All I know is that she's all over the road. She nearly made us miss the last set of traffic lights, and she's a danger to both herself and whoever's in the car with them. Never mind. Oh, I don't know if you can see it through the mist there. There's a cathedral or... Wow. Beautiful little cathedral there. Thank you very much. It's the first day back at school for many. My son goes back tomorrow as well as Louise. It's his first year at reception class, so it'll be a big change. Oh, excuse me. Yes, it looks like a very historic town. I don't know much about Truro itself. Truro! Chim chimney, chimney, chim chim, Truro. Definitely a lot of history around here. Couldn't quite see the name of that church. Don't even... Oh, he's going for it. Yay. Try your best to keep within the lines, but bit of an awkward one. It's 4x4. You're a credit to drivers, buddy. Giving me plenty of space. Knows exactly what it's like. Looks like the tide's out. It's a beautiful little riverbed that's fully dried up near enough. Conway. I see lots of them around. I always think that they're going to be one of White's transport. They've got an orange dash. And similar trailers as well. Oh, I remembered, forgot to mention earlier, if you do go and check out Jason's channel, tell him I sent you in his comments, will you? Got to throw one last hill at you, hasn't it? Half a mile away now. Let me get this bad boy. Full high. Well, this is the most challenging of them all. Cinders the second can do well though. Now I can't quite make out. It's like a little double roundabout here. I wonder if we need... It's a bit awkward. We are going straight over this first one now. That looks like the site there. That's the site for Barrett Homes. Just got to try and find the entrance to this one now. I wonder if they both entered via that way. Well, if that is the case... Ah, here it is, yes, on the left. It's not too steep a hill at least, so it looks like we won't be falling back. Famous last words. I thought it was all going to be a mud track this, but fortunately it's not too bad. Challenge complete. Oh wait, there's more. We've got to try and turn left here. This is going to be tight on that fence over there. Nailed it, nailed it. Hopefully the forklift driver will let me put this video on the channel, or this clip, sorry. I'm so glad I didn't wash this Cinderella. She's gonna get fucking filthy. Keep it nice and slow, so she doesn't spray up the arches. I reckon he's gonna tip me in this gap here. He's gonna come in from the right. Lovely, well predicted. And there's a fantastic view out over the hills for you all. Lovely. So there you go. Ready to tip with a beautiful view out. Some cows down there in the fields. And over there. And some sheep behind them, but you probably can't see them. Right, I'm going to get you on charge because I've used a lot of battery in this 6.5, 7 hours so far. Just in case anyone wondered, I did bring little Joe too. Everyone's came across to the new Cinderella for this week. It's like a little vacation. We are unloaded now already. Nice quick tip. Great forklift driver, knew exactly what he was doing, and he's even said okay to put in the video up. So thank you very much for that, buddy. I'll give you one last little look at the hills, and then I'm going to pop you back on charge. We're just heading back up north today. I don't know whether we'll be going anywhere on the way up or not. I very much doubt it, having only a flat trailer on, but we'll see. We are on, let's have a look, we've done 5 hours 27 minutes driving, so that's 4.5 hours left, but we're already, well, we've done 1 hour and 16 minutes at the moment, so we'll probably just head up for about 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours, and find somewhere to stop for some breakfast or dinner. Haven't had nothing to eat yet apart from a pack of crisps. Oh, and 2 cheeky scones that I brought yesterday. Scone, whatever you want to call them. They're scone now. Alright, well, we are at CJACEY Services. There's our Cinderella the second over there waiting patiently. We've just been and used the bathroom and freshened ourselves up again. And it wasn't raining when I left, so it wouldn't be any day without me getting a good old soaking. Haven't had any liquid incidents, so I guess Mother Nature's going to take care of that. We're just having our 45-minute break here, and I thought I'd bring you some more footage of outside because I don't want today's vlog to be all about the windscreen again. Unfortunately, today's mainly involved just driving, so unfortunately that's one of the main things of today. So we are empty, it's piddling down with rain, and we're on our 45-minute break. So, what's happening? We are heading as close as we can up towards the house factory, and then we'll be going in there in the morning to pick up a load for Swansea. So that's where we'll be going tomorrow. Not really much to say about it today, really. It's been one of those things. We couldn't get anywhere with the load yesterday, so we've had to do it all today, which is why we're not going to get all the way back up to the house factory. So it's one of them. I'm going to finish off my break now, and then we'll see where we end up parking up, shall we? Righty ho guys, we are parked up for the night. That is it. It's another day, another dollar. We managed to keep today down to a 13-hour day, and 9.5 hours of those we were behind the wheel, so I'm pretty tired. Even though we haven't worked a long shift, when you just do lots and lots of driving as opposed to doing other things as well, it can get a bit tiring. But never mind, we are parked up relatively early, which is nice as well, and we're going to be getting up around about 4 o'clock again in the morning to be heading up to the house factory. So, like I said earlier, I do apologise that there's been not much outside action today. You know, we have done a total of 762 kilometres today, which is fairly good. Almost a record, I believe. I haven't got all my other diaries with me to compare them. So, I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank you all for watching last night's video, which is almost at 1,000 views already. That's pretty impressive. I'm not used to seeing them get the 1,000 views that fast. Thank you all to your comments in the videos, and as usual, don't forget to check out all my past content, and I'll catch you in tomorrow's video. I don't know whether I may have said Swindon earlier by mistake. We're loading for Swansea, so I do apologise if I did say it wrong. Catch you later.